Right, let's get this overlay going. Wow, it's so pretty. It's very Halo-ish in its appearance. Alright, we got a chat box going on this one. I already like the way this one looks a little bit better than what I was using. If you're just coming in, hold on, let me adjust my volumes a little bit here. I got that. My voice, I gotta figure out the levels for this a little bit here. I think maybe around here is probably good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give that a shot, and hopefully that'll balance okay. But yeah, if you're sticking around from me having done writing streams, then you'll notice that I have clearly set up a different I don't know how to like gesture for it, like wow, a different overlay than I was using beforehand. But like, I don't know, it's just like there's so many of them, and they're all pretty, and I want to use all of them. And also, it just seemed right that like any given game maybe has its own sort of look. It'll just kind of make the VODs and all the stuff stand out a little more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it all, but it seemed like it would be fun to me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. But anyway, if you're still here from writing, then thanks for sticking around. If you're just joining me, then welcome. We're gonna get some Halo going here. We're making progress. We're just playing through the first one, and I'm just doing the campaigns for it all. I do not have the skills in first-person shooters to keep up with multiplayer. So as much as I know everyone is largely in love with, multiplayers, especially with like Halo Infinite and stuff coming out, that just ain't my speed. I'm a Let's Play channel. I'm not a competitive gaming channel. That ain't my niche. So, but hey, you know what? We have fun with what we do. We have fun with that here. So, at any rate, I am going to go ahead and work on. We'll keep us here in the just chatting for a minute while I finish getting everything else set up here. I'm going to swap out the music here. That's hold over just because I think it's nicer when we've got our like intermission screens and stuff like that when we got a little bit of music. But we are getting ready for a game, and I want to hear that classic Halo music. So I'm gonna get our game going, and then I'll swap it over here. Oh shoot, you know what I just realized though? I think this is gonna really slow things down. My apologies immediately, because I just realized I forgot to swap out my Steam account to my streaming one as opposed to my personal one, Because last thing I want is for people to see my personal information and start trying to dox me with all that kind of stuff. Not that I'm like even worth doxing. That's the thing. Like I always say that your number one protection against that kind of stuff is to just not be interesting enough. And I think I do a pretty good job of not being interesting. But all right, hold on. Let me just swap over my accounts here. Sit tight for me. I appreciate the patience. Yeah, we gonna log out of that account. And then we're going to open it and log into my other account. Airboy Streams is the account that we need. But I will not be reading the password out loud as I type it. That should do it. There we go. Alright. Logged in. Let me pull us up here. Let's get us here. You know, I'm just going to swap over our screen now. We're just going to go ahead and whoosh on over. Look at that. Look at it's like Guilty Spark, right? He's just right there. So we got chat set up. I think I got it set up so that it'll be pretty good for Halo. I think I set stuff up in a visually appealing way. That's one of the things that I really wanted to do. Like one of the other reasons why I wanted to set up separate windows and setups and everything for different games and stuff, because I feel like each game is just a little bit different in what would be a really good setup, like a visually pleasing one. And so I wanted to just do that here. Okay, yeah, you have all of that stuff. Campaigns, Combat Anniversary, or Combat Evolved Anniversary, and Resume. There we go. That's all we need. That's all we need right there. That's perfect. And yeah, we should be right down here. We are dealing with the flood. Just got to that bit of chaos. We finished watching the helmet cam. That's right. We finished watching the helmet cam. Yeah, see, I like that setup. I like the uh-oh. Well, so it begins. I did always appreciate about this game how they made it so that you really don't have to have excellent aim to handle all them little balloony boy floods, right? They just kind of, they really do, they're like party balloons. As long as you're kind of in the general vicinity with them, like they'll pop and you'll be good to go. I always appreciated that. Okay, can you imagine having to have perfect accuracy to get all these little guys and like handle all of them? That'd be a little much. So I was always glad that they did that. I thought that was a good choice. That, like, I don't know if it's just like they gave them really big hitboxes or made them super sensitive so that like the quote-unquote shrapnel from one could pop another one. But however they did it, it was a good move. They handled it properly. Okay, so we got these guys taken care of. Oops, we got one more. We'll just go ahead and let him. He can't. Like one or two of them don't do anything. It's these guys. They always kind of act like the needlers, where it's like you really have to. That's our melee button. Where you really have to get hit with a lot of them at once for it to really be a problem. If it's just one or two, it's not a big deal. But as soon as there's multiples, then you're like in trouble. So, ooh, we got the creepy music going. See, this is why I needed the in-game music. I love the flood music that happens. I'm gonna see if I can just like whack them. Nope, that was too slow. That was too slow. Whoops! Oh, we got our friends. Got our big friends showing up here. Now I'm trying to remember. I actually can't explicitly remember if in this one, in this original Halo, whether it's plasma or projectile weapons that are more effective against our like actual flood beings like these guys. The projectiles seem to be doing a pretty good job, but like kind of like how when you're going against something with a plasma shield, you really want to go with a plasma weapon. Or like an overshield, I shouldn't say plasma shield. But like you really want to go with a plasma weapon. But I feel like with these guys, you do want to be using using the projectile weapons. I feel like I remember that being the prudent choice. Okay, so am I supposed to go up now? Is that what it was? I feel like that's what it was. And pretty typically you just kind of go towards where there's enemies popping up. And that's your safest bet for going for getting where you need to go. But it's hard to know. They definitely. Oops. Yep. Here we go. This is where we need to go. Like in this level, they definitely, like starting with the swamp, they definitely got much more cryptic about what's the proper pathway. Like they definitely made that swap. But see, we just got a checkpoint. Right, and see now I remember doing this, just like waiting and just kind of watching the AI fight itself. And this being like a really prudent choice, because they will definitely handle each other. Alright, now I wanna get, oh well, never mind. I was gonna get in that, but I guess that's not happening now. Oh boy, I might have put myself in a world of hurt by coming down here too soon. Okay, no, I seem to be doing okay. Poor elites. Never stood a chance, did they? Shame, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, gotta remember where I'm supposed to go. This door is open. Yeah, some stuff happened here. I always wondered, I can't remember the lore established within the Halo book series. Like, they used the book series and had those written concurrently with the game so that the books could sort of be used as a vessel for expanding the lore. And, I mean, like, obviously it all comes down to sales. But they used the books as a vehicle for establishing the lore. Oops, no, that's a frag grenade. What's the flashlight button? 4. There we go. There it is. But they used the book series as like their main vessel for establishing extra lore within these games. And I can't remember if there was ever explicitly a lore provided reason for why only the elites really get floodified. Like, I can't remember if it was something like the Flood needs something that's at least a certain size in order to be able to do what they do, or if it was like a certain like biological complexity or something like that, or if they just kind of brush over it and you just sort of have to accept that the reason that there's only basically elite versions of the Flood is because they could only have so many assets in a certain game of this complexity back in the day. And so it was just like, yeah, they just went with the elites because that's the most imposing of all of them they had. Because like they didn't have brutes, obviously, at this stage in the Halo verse. Those don't show up until a little later. Hey, yo, dude. I feel like we got bigger problems than us. But if you really want to do this, like, by all means. I'm just going to throw that up there and see if that takes care of him. There. Gosh. Sheesh, some guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, I remember before really getting into the books and stuff, I was always kind of curious about why only the elites were the Flood. Because, like, you can tell, I mean, you, like, walk up to these guys and you can tell, like, that's an elite, right? You can see these little elite, like, little mandibles and stuff that they've got, and, like, with his feet and everything, they just kind of get all twisted up and turned into their weird grubby forms and everything. But yeah, I don't know. But, like, you know, the Jackals, obviously, they don't do that. And it was always funny to me. Because, like, the thing is if I'm remembering properly, I think it's canon that the Flood would use the Grunts as their, like, explodey vessel guys. And so it's like, I feel like it wasn't established necessarily that they couldn't. And I mean, if we're talking about the size thing, on average, a human is definitely much more akin to a jackal in size. Like, elites are supposed to be pretty humongous. So, but yeah, I can't remember. My Halo lore is a little rusty on that front. I don't remember if there was anything worth coming in back in here for or not. Doesn't appear to be. Well, wait, we came in there. Oh, there's a door. This door. This might be where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, we got loading and checkpoint, so. We were already in this room. This room we were already in. This place is definitely a labyrinth. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. Now I gotta retrace all my steps. Ah, beans. Well, we're just getting our steps in. Chief is getting his steps in for the day. It's an important thing, even for a guy his size. You know, like, he might be the most fit super soldier, but you don't get that way by not putting in, you know, the effort and getting your steps in. You gotta put the work in if you want to get them results. You know, if you want to get swole like Chief, you gotta put the work in, including your steps. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're back in here. Gotta climb back up. Where's our way up? Not here. Is this the one? Yeah, this is how we got up. Huh, look at that. All the bodies are gone. All the bodies reset. That's funny. Can only handle so many assets at once. Now, this is the door that I neglected. Oh, you know I'm picking this bad boy up, especially since we're almost out of assault rifle ammo. You know I'm picking this sucker up. I have always been a huge fan of the Halo shotguns. Definitely always been one of my favorite weapons of this game. Big stinking fan of it. I always wish that they were just like more generous with giving you ammo so you could just absolutely shotgun run everything. I should probably turn on. I mean, just look at that. Look at that power. Now, if only I had the if only I still had my assault rifle so I could use that to clear off the crowds of the little the bubbly dudes as they're running around. Where's our console? There's our console. Oh no, I don't want to go down. I want to go up. I want to get out of here. No. Go the other way, please. Ah, we're getting particularly there we got the people ones now. The human ones are super creepy. Probably, I wonder if it's because they're just like I wonder if it's just that like the design is better for like a creepy atmosphere, or if like there's just something about our innate human being programming, like in our brains, that make seeing a freaked out zombie human just like makes us more uncomfortable. Because I definitely feel like the human flood guys are much more upsetting to look at. And maybe it's just me too. That's the other thing. It could just be me. Oh, you know I'm gonna be invisible. Yeah, so again, like, it's kind of tragic, but I'm definitely gonna let the humans just kind of eat it. Oh good, they can see through the invisibility. That's what I like. Alright, clear those guys out. One of them definitely had a shotgun there. Probably already picked up the ammo, but... Ah, no, there it is. Yo, dog. Just come down and fight me. Fight me down here. Alright, fine. You hide up there like a little sissy. You weakling. Just gonna make sure they're not following me. Oh, you're still alive. Oh my goodness, I thought I killed you. Alright, forget this. Yeah, I wonder if I can't, maybe... I've always thought that it was... I've always thought I remembered that just being something they added in 2 and beyond where they could get reinfected, but maybe they could still get reinfected in 1, and maybe that's what it was. It wasn't an issue of, like, me not killing them. Oh, great. I want to stay out the way here. Alright, hold on, though. I gotta adjust my legs, but I gotta do it in a way that will hopefully not disturb my kitty, who is sleeping very cozy and snuggly on my lap. And it's super adorable. And the last thing I would ever want to do is upset this beautiful little angel. That is my cat. Alright, let's get ourselves up. Go. Boop. And boop. There we go. And situation handled. What problems can't Master Chief solve with a gun? I mean, let's be real here. This guy's amazing. What a hero. Yeah, just like quick swapping between these two. Setting up the mouse wheel to swap between weapons was like the best idea. Now I can really just easily do these like swap outs as needed. Yeah, I do not trust that light bridge in any way, shape, or form. Luckily, we don't have to cross it. We're just going through here. So reload. Alright. Back into the thick of it here. Let's see here. Do we have... Yeah, oh, okay, I guess we're going down. No, I heard one behind me. Is... Oh, come on, you. None of that. Right. There we go. I think that takes care of it all. Kitty. How you doing, little girl? Oh, little sweetheart. What a good little kitty I have. I do obsess over this cat quite a bit, and I do not feel bad about it in any way, shape, or form. Alright, oops. Should have thought about reloading that before I walked into this room. I definitely hear the noises of... Yeah. Oh, nope, they moved. Oh, there they go. Okay, they're up there, and they're probably just gonna stay up there, honestly. Like, for some reason, they've programmed them that they just kind of stay put. It's weird. Oops, no, I meant to... Alright. Them out. Okay, nothing else to do in here. I feel like the hint about whether or not that's the place to go was these red lights. Even though the door was green. But see, now these lights are green, and those ones are red as well. Like, I feel like that's supposed to be our subtle cue. That's our game design hint about where you're supposed to go in this labyrinthian system they've established here. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm gonna go ahead and just confidently say that was not my fault. That's not on me. I did nothing wrong there. Hey, Blabo, perfect time to come in. I maintain I maintain that that one was not my fault. Oh my goodness. No, climb up here. Nope, nope, nope. That's right. Chief needs momentum to jump. Did the autosave have me already clean out this area? Yes, it did. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, this time we're gonna try to not clip out of the world. As amusing as it is, I don't want that to be the norm. It is not conducive to Chief's survival to be clipping out of the world. Yeah, I've started playing around with various overlays and chat boxes, and I feel like my design sense is rudimentary, and I don't exactly know what I'm doing with it, but it's like, hey, you know, you gotta try stuff to learn stuff, so here we are, giving it a shot. Oi. Not interested. Not interested. Personal space. Whee. But yeah, it's fun. I like how the overlays and stuff can kind of add like a unique feel to each each stream that I do. Like I kind of have in mind that I'll set it up so that, you know, each individual like each game will have its own you know, its own specific overlay, and like there's a separate one that I've set up for my writing streams and stuff, so that way they all just kind of have their own little flavor. It's like, I don't know, I think it's fun to do it that way. So I appreciate it. I'm glad. Like the other thing that's nice about setting up different sets of scenes and overlays for each game and stuff like that too is like I feel like I can really make sure I'm using the space as best as possible for each game, right? Because like Halo's HUD is a little different than, you know, than the way Neverwinter sets up things, right? And they all look pretty different from. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! I'm really in it right now. Oh boy, beans, beans. No, enough. You know what, you guys, enough. There we go. Boom. There we go. All right, handled, taken care of. But yeah, like like every game kind of has a slightly different layout. So it's like if I set up just like different like overlays and scenes and stuff for each game, then it's like not only do they all kind of look unique, but I can make sure that each one's kind of set up as best as possible for each individual game and stuff. Flavor while making food. There you go. There you go. We great minds think alike and all that. Yo, what's up? Are you Flood? Are you gonna shoot me? No? Okay, good.
We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
All right, well, let's get out of here then.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position.
Okay.
Way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Great. Let's get the crap out of here. Oops. Oh shoot, wrong button. I keep pressing F for flashlight when it's not. That's not how this game works. It's F for frag grenade. Yo, who just shotgunned me? Who the crap did that? You get out of here. I'm just gonna stick with these guys. They seem to know where they're going. This game doesn't have a very functional map/compass system to it. Yo, what do you guys? Why would you guys do this? Why would you guys stop? What are you trying to do? There, he's dead. Let's keep going. Why are you stopping? Why are you doing this? Let's go. We gotta get the crap out of here. Like, we're surrounded by bad things. Like, the smart thing to do is just get the crap out of here. Whoops. There we go. Well, if they're all gonna die, then I'm just gonna let them. Like, to be perfectly honest, I just don't see much reason to try saving them if they're gonna make bad decisions. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and all that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on moving. I feel like that's really the prudent measure, is just to keep moving towards this tower and survive. Spicy mayo tuna, nice. I do love me some spicy mayo. That's some good sushi stuff right there. What you're talking about? Smell what you're stepping in. Hey, isn't this where Fohammer wanted us to go? Oh yeah, and then we get over here. That's right, and we encounter these guys that are actually kind of helpful, and that's pretty great. Like over here. My cat is gonna fall off my lap. She keeps like getting closer and closer to the edge. There we go. Whoa! Ah, good old Guilty Spark. I miss that guy.
Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance.
Great.
Come this way.
Oh, okay. I like that it's supposed to be like... I like that it's clearly supposed to be that we're teleporting, but you can also clearly see that they just shrunk the Master Chief asset. They just like shrunk him down, so that for the sake of teleporting him. Like it's really interesting for me, and why I like keeping it on the old school graphics, because you can kind of get that legacy effect of all of their workarounds for this first game. Because like back before Halo was such a tried and true franchise, like their budgeting was not nearly as generous as it would be nowadays for something like Infinite, right? So it's always so fun. Oh, you took my shotgun. Not cool. But it's always interesting to just sort of see the ways in which they... Okay, you know what? I'm turning up the brightness. I try to not mess with that stuff too much. But they've just, like, clearly got it set way too dark. Like, I can't see a ding-dong thing here. So, okay, let's do that. Yeah, save the settings. Let's just do that. I want to actually... Well, I still can't see jack squat here. I mean, I guess they probably want me to just turn on my flashlight, but hold on. Like, see, because like you just crank it and it just gets washed out. But they've got it set so dark. It's so dark here. I don't know. Save the settings there. Like, it keeps redarkening it. It's not keeping it. Is the problem. Okay, maybe if we get a restart, maybe that'll set it. Yeah, cause see, look, when you pause, you can see it get brighter. But then it jumps it back. I wonder if, hold on, let me see something. I know there's a way to, with the controller, send our graphics back to the, oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. Back to like the old, or to back and forth to the new. So there's our new. There we go, that did it, that put us back where we want it to be. That's much brighter. Okay. Just had to get kind of crafty with it all. Alright, yeah, you're waiting for me. I'm sorry, dude. I'm coming. Boom, pot shot. And see, now that I figured out that we can use that to get it to work. Hold on, let me crank this down just a little bit. I want it bright and visible. I don't want it washed out. So, yeah, let's save the settings there. And then let's, boom. And then boom. There we go. Oops. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I might have gotten myself killed here, yeah. I was too busy mucking around with all my settings, but now we should be good. We should be good. This is much better, much more visible. I can actually see stuff. Now I'm actually ready to play the game here. Look at his little waddle legs. They're so goofy. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna take care of this guy. I really don't want to be. Although I feel like I'm remembering that this mission is particularly adapted for the just keep moving approach. Because there's so many things that just like pop up here that your best bet is to just kind of keep going and not try to kill them all. Because like even just the little bit of stopping that I did, like even like letting these things be distractions for me are definitely getting me in trouble. So I need to not do that. Leave me alone! Go away! Go away! Oh, go away. Leave me alone. Oh my goodness gracious. God, I forgot how tough this part of the game was. Oh, give me that shotgun. No, you give me that. You give me that. No, give me that. Ow! I got too distracted. I got too wide-eyed at the shotgun. I got tunnel vision. Alright, now is when they all start popping up here. Would you just like pop and stop chasing me? You goofy things? Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I should be trying to like kill these guys so that they're just not constantly a threat to me. Like just lay into them, take whatever ammo I can get from all these guys, and take that approach. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Nope, clearly not. I just generally don't remember how to do this. Hold on, I gotta adjust my legs again. Kitty. I know, Kitty, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're so cozy. I know you're so cozy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's mad at me now. She always gets so mad at me when I have to adjust my legs. Do you want to come back? Psst, psst. Rita, do you want to come? I just needed to adjust my legs. The lap is still perfectly there for you to snuggle on, you goofy cat. She gets so offended. She gets so offended when I adjust my position. Just all like, I was comfortable, you jerk. Oh my gosh, like I think that's part of it is I keep forgetting just how powerful and damaging the little splody boys are there. I just in general feel like I need to remember how to effectively fight the flood. I feel like there are better and worse ways to do it. And I am so far removed from having played this game, like back in the good old days, that I just don't remember. And I just don't remember too, I really don't remember whether or not killing these guys or running from them constantly is the right move. Like, it looks like you can make headway by killing them. The problem is that they do so much damage that I don't know that it's actually serving me well at all. Yeah, see, and they are going to keep showing up, like, clearly. Now, that guy had a shotgun. That was definitely a shotgun, and I would very much prefer to have that. But, okay, so we can make headway. There's no more enemies coming. So I'm going to scour and make sure I've got all of the best equipment that I can have. Okay, here we go. Here's a shotgun. How much ammo does this thing come with? Fair bit. I'm gonna take the shotgun with me. I feel like the single shot powerful weapons are much more effective. There we go. We got a few more rounds. Are much more effective in general than the spray and pray approach. Like, I feel like when I was doing the targeted, oh yikes! Yeah, see, those are the things I got to be careful of. And see, now here's this guy coming in. But yeah, clearly doing the targeted, you know, weapons is going to be the right move. Just has a much better, just does much more damage. It seems to be much better at handling all of these guys. Just taking these pot shots at me. You stop it. Yeah, definitely killing the exploders before they have the chance to get to me is the right move as well. See, the question is, like, I will always doubt myself on whether or not, like, hanging out here until I get rid of them, since I'm kind of in a situation where I feel pretty in control, is the right move, or whether I should just get out of here because they're going to keep on spawning. I mean, keep on spawning isn't the worst thing. I've been getting more ammo for doing it, but maybe I should just keep moving, reach the end of a certain, like, landmark, and then hope that that's what triggers them to stop spawning more. Oh, geez, but see, now I'm getting, like, myself in some big trouble here. Oh, see, I'm in real big trouble. I'm getting damaged here. Load while I can. Yeah, see, I'm in real big trouble with my health. And I do definitely remember that being a very challenging part of this mission anytime I've played it, is that, like, ammo is present. Oh yeah, and this is a hang out and survive a wave or two portion of it all. First of 10, great. Yeah, see, I definitely remember hearing Guilty Spark say that. First of 10. And, yeah, he said first of 10, and I remember the first time I ever heard that, and just immediately started panicking. So I was like, I have to go through 10, yeah, of these, 10 of this. Well, do you have any of the more effective ones for me there, dude? Like, you could help me instead of just making fun of me. Just throwing that idea out there, you goof. Yeah, like, I feel like I remember, especially as a kid when I first played this game, getting very frustrated with this stage of the game, because I would be in these situations where I would be really struggling to survive and make it past, like, this section. And the thing that was really difficult about it in particular was the fact that they didn't provide health, and if I died, I would just have to pick back up from where I left off with the same, like, impossibly low amount of health. And I remember that being such a daunting hurdle for me to try and figure out how to get through. Like I say, especially as a kid. Oh, here we go. But then they'll give you health as long as you're paying attention. So yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. I'll take an overshield. You know I will. Gosh, I forgot about a lot of these secrets. Kind of lends credence to the idea that actually being thorough is probably the better approach to this. Like being methodical and thorough about killing all these guys off, because the game will provide, maybe not in the frequency that you'd prefer, but it will provide you the things you need to succeed. With one shotgun, I'm not going to bother even keeping it out. Luckily, those guys will sort of, like, act like free grenades to kill off a lot of the other ones. Oh, and see, now someone's got a shotgun for me. There we go. Finding the overshield is definitely a helpful move here. I also remember that about these guys, how, like, they will a lot of times, like, slowly follow you until you turn around. Like, they programmed them to, if you haven't seen them yet, just follow you and do the whole horror movie sneak up behind you thing. And I remember that being something that really freaked me out as a kid. Like, the first time, I feel like I remember the first time I ever played this game, I was, like, definitely playing it in like a dark basement with friends. And so I was just so terrified by everything, whoopsie, that was happening around me. I remember that very distinctly. I remember that very distinctly. And like, that's just the thing about it though, like I can definitely look back on that as a very fond memory. Like that was such an awesome experience as a kid. I loved it so much. Well, like I hated it, but I also loved it. I loved it enough that this is still one of my favorite games ever. So it's great. Oh wait, it gets worse. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. Again, you want to be methodic about it and make sure... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh boy, I almost got myself in pretty big trouble there. Myself get a little too curious about stuff there. Yeah, you gotta like check in all these little crevices, because like that's exactly the area. Like these little offshoots and stuff are exactly where they'll hide things like medkits and stuff. Or at least like if I were in charge of the game design and the level design, that's 100% where I'd put them. 100%, 200%, like 800%. That's where I'd put them. I also would make these guys completely useless, which they largely are in this game.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please.
Alright, we don't need the health kits, but it's good to know there's a couple back there. Although I feel like I remember the checkpoint system on this level makes it so that you really can't make or like effectively go back for those types of things. Like the progression will prevent you. Like doors close, literally doors close, that stop you and stop you from being able to go back. Oh, great, low ammo. That's just what I wanted. Whoa, yikes. But see, now here's where it's like, all right, well, I'm dying. I might as well try and get back there, because I need it. There we go. So I didn't go too far forward there. It's like once I go on the other side of the door though, like that door is gonna close off and I'm not gonna be able to go back and get this, even though there is a second health kit there for me in theory. It's not actually for me. Alright, and see, here's where I gotta make sure I scour and make sure I get if there is any shotgun, because like I swear I heard someone shooting a shotgun before. So like I've gotta check this area out. Oi! Leave me alone. Alright, yep, nope. I guess I either was mistaken or it got blasted somewhere and I missed it. Because there ain't no shotgun ammo for me right now. Where's Guilty Spark going? He's going this way, okay. Kind of stand here and kind of make a stand a little bit, I think. Yeah, the concept of them like standing back up and everything too in the middle of the fight. Hi, kitty. Kitty, did you want to come back and try snuggling some more? Do you want that, or are you still mad at me? Yeah, you're still mad at me. You're just gonna lay in your bed, aren't you? Probably for the best. That way, if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, you won't get mad at me again. I know, I see you. You're just gonna stare at me awkwardly? Is that what we're up to? Okay. That is one of her favorite things. Especially when she's mad at me. It is nice that they kind of gave you the robots that they can handle the little balloon boys as they roam around and try to make your day more miserable. Hey, there's some shotgun rounds. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're back in business, baby. Make sure no one's coming up behind me. Oh yeah, we're picking up some shotgun ammo now. That's what I'm talking about. Really like to keep the robots alive because even though they largely feel useless and like they don't do much, it's better than having nothing, because they can at least aggro a lot of the bad guys for me, so I don't have to be the brunt of all of their attacks. Remember if there's anything worth finding going over here. Like, again, kind of exploring these areas seem like the type of perfect scenario for them to hide an overshield in the back corner or something, so that if you're not being super attentive and careful and thorough, you can miss it. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They like to trick you. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna get a little bit of flooding coming our way here. There we go. Which way are we going, Guilty Spark? Okay, if we're... Yeah. Oh, I bet you they hid something back here, though. I gotta go look. Hopefully I don't just find a whole bunch of enemies that are gonna try and kill me, but it's like... You know, like a big long corridor here. Yeah, there didn't end up being anything, but boy oh boy, like if I were a game designer, I would really be thinking hard about putting something cool and helpful back in that corner. Getting low on pistol ammo. I might actually have to swap out the pistol here. Which I wouldn't have really expected. And we know for a fact that they put things down in here. These like underground tunnel areas. Hey, you wanna go? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, all of these little guys can just eat it. Alright, yeah, this wasn't them hiding stuff. Like, this is just genuinely where we're supposed to go. Oi. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Yeah, like these are all like areas, like I can remember a lot of the stuff that happens in here being major like story beats from the books back when I would read those back in the day. They just kind of, you know, adding to the fact that they made them in such tight conjunction with one another. Ah, boy. Yep, that's 100%. It was on purpose. You know me so well, Guilty Spark. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is like when the flood starts feeling overwhelming, going through these types of levels. Whoops, oh man, whew, that was close. I was pretty close to that guy when I got him going. Get those guys all to go splody for me so they don't do it while I'm right next to them. Look, look, enough, you guys, enough. We don't need to have all of you guys spawning at once. It's just not necessary, alright? Just enough, enough. I remember that was like one of the big things that was really cool, a really cool improvement in Halo 2. Does this guy have a spanker? Get out of here. Get that guy a medal. No, I remember that was one of the big, interesting developments that they added. One of the like additions to the game they added for Halo 2 was the fact that you can destroy the bodies so they can't be reinfected with flood. You know, and like the best way to do it was like with a sword or something like that. I remember being like awestruck that they added that to the game. Because like I thought that was like so detailed and so complicated. And it's like and one of the thing is like back in those days when that game first dropped, it probably was pretty complicated to sort of figure out how to make those types of elements, you know, show up in the game and feel smooth and well realized. Yeah, I knew there was one more, or two more here. Maybe there were more guys just hiding back there. Oh my gosh, enough with the exploding ones. Enough with the splody boys. I don't need it. Boy, you get out of here. You get out of here. I said get out of here. Guilty Spark, no laughing. No laughing like a creepy child of the corn, okay? None of that. Was there anything valuable down here? There was not. Alright. Clean them out. Okay, that's enough. Enough that I don't feel quite as immediately, like I'm gonna die immediately any second. Which I guess is kind of a testament to how well this level is designed. Like, there's certainly nothing unmanageable, but they really do make you feel like you're just like riding the edge of success the whole time, right? Like you could be just completely wrecked at any moment. Like they really did a good job of making you feel afraid in this one. I don't want to ride the elevator. Yup. Yup, that about sums it up. Alright, here we go. Making progress for sure. Again, just checking the corners, because that's where they'll hide goodies. I would not mind an over... I'd almost prefer an overshield right now to a med kit. I'll take either of them, but I would actually prefer the overshield. This guy's totally going to come back alive. Anything of use down here? Nope, but this is where we're supposed to go, so I'm going to go this way. Whenever they have these tunnels, this is definitely the way you got to go. You just got to watch out because they like to put the exploding ones in these tunnels. Yeah, there they are. See, told you. Told you they like to put the boomers in there. You always got to check behind to make sure they don't drop in extra ones behind you. This is another thing they like to do. Like from a game design standpoint, it all makes perfect sense. From a me surviving and feeling like I'm in control of the situation standpoint, worst thing they could have done. The absolute worst thing they could have done for this game. Absolutely terrifying. I feel like it doesn't really matter because either way we're just going to the opposite side of this bit of the labyrinth. Yeah, so he's going to go through there, which I cannot follow him, but... Hold your position until the monitor returns. Okay. Should have just stood there to see how long I could wait before they started doing stuff. It also always fascinated me how quickly they had so many of these of the human floods, right? Because it's like we had like based on the timestamps of everything, it was like 2 hours ago it was released, and now suddenly they've just got like hundreds of humans that have been turned into the flood, and it's like, whoa, that happened mighty quick. These humans must have been really getting all up in the Halo, in the business of this Halo planet here. We are almost out of shotgun ammo. I feel like it's going to be prudent to go ahead and just use the shotgun here, and then stick close to this assault rifle and grab that instead. How many? I've only got 5. Honestly, I'm just going to grab it. If we find shotgun ammo, I'm not going to miss the 5 bullets from that. Because if we do find more, then it'll be in a shotgun that will most likely have more ammo than what the current one had. Okay, plenty of rounds for the assault rifle, which is great. Yeah, I get it. You got a gun. Yeah, see, there we go. There's our shotgun. It's already got more ammo. Get out of here. Look, you're done. No, I said you're done. growled. Who did that? There you are. Taken care of. What's up, Guilty Spark? So I'm going through here.
The installation was specifically built to study and
Oh, I don't need a health pack. I could use an overshield instead. That'd be nice.
that some of them survive to reproduce.
Okay. Ah! Sweet. Shotgun ammo. That's helpful. No overshields down there. I feel like like genuinely, as much as I'm like just like sitting here and complaining about it because that's what you do when you're streaming, like I actually think they really got the scarcity level of things down pretty well in this game. Like I feel like they provide me tools enough that I care about looking for them because I trust that there's at least the chance that I'll find them. But they made them uncommon enough that I really, really treasure them when I find them. Like, I really savor having things like overshields when they show up. Because they don't show up super often. When they do, boy oh boy do they matter. Because that's the other thing, too. They really make the, like, all the bonus equipment and stuff that you can find, they really make it actually very beneficial and helpful to have and find. And I feel like that's a really important part. Because it's always a bummer when you find something that seems like it's going to be such a beneficial item to have, and it just ends up being a real dud of an item. God, Guilty Spark's laugh just grates at me. Do not care for that little demonic chuckle of his. Go through here. I feel like I remember we're getting pretty close. I think that's why they keep stocking me up with like health kits and stuff, just to make sure that I can start the next level in a fairly good situation. Oh, good. We got the intense battle music going on. That's my favorite. Finding some serious shotgun ammo though. They're at least providing that for me. Nothing to complain about there. Just going on a nice little shooting spree here. Whee! Guilty Spark! Guilty Spark, hurry! There's so many of them. Right, come on, clear them off. Yeah, they definitely provided you with like all the shotgun ammo you could ever want for this part of it. It's nice of them. I mean, look at me. I got 60. So what? 72. It's 72 total, and then there's even more if you needed it. Like they definitely equip you in this portion of it. Of course, that's probably different if I were playing on a higher difficulty setting. I'm playing on like normal right now, which is my go-to for games, just because like. I always find that like whatever they're considered to be the normal or medium is like that's usually what they balanced the game around. So any other difficulty level just feels like really lazily balanced, right? Like they just were like, okay, well, slide up the damage that enemies do and slide down the damage that they take, so that they just kind of feel like arbitrary bullet sponges and stuff. So playing on like the most standard option seems to be the one that's like the most intentionally balanced, which I prefer. Because like when you start having difficulty that just basically imitates moving a few sliders, so it's like, oh yeah, you have less health and the enemies have more health. Like that's not a more difficult challenge. That's just like cheating in the game's favor. And that doesn't feel fun to me. That just feels like added unfairness for the sake of saying your game is harder. You know, like Dark Souls is really well balanced around being difficult. Like it's meant to be difficult, so it's balanced properly. So it's like, it's not that the game feels unfair. Why did you guys just wander into that corner? Was it so you could like hope that I didn't see that you guys did that, and then you could like sneak out and attack me? Is that what that was about? It was weird. When they start doing the little arm flappies. Do. And then we're going this way this time. I don't want to waste all my shotgun ammo. Try and just grenade these guys instead. Oh, fine. We'll do it that way. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Cheese and rice. Get out of here. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna go handle this door. Hi, friends. Thanks for the shotgun ammo, I guess. Oops. Oops, there's so many of them. Oops. I can avoid needing that med kit. That would be great. It's kind of what the goal is, always to like try and avoid needing med kits. So that way, if you mess up and you do need them, you haven't gone willy-nilly like needing them all. You can actually have remaining health kit to use when you actually need it. You got the door. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna ignore these guys for a second. Start heading back this way. No, I'm not. I'm gonna kill these guys. Who am I kidding? I don't want to deal with them anymore. Well, never mind. If they're gonna keep spawning, then I guess I'll just keep moving. Yeah, it's just a health kit, isn't it? Yep. Nothing else, but it's worth checking in case there's like some ammo that I couldn't quite see, because even with the brightness turned up, this mission is so dark. Like tonally and visually, it's dark. Tonally, the flood is pretty dark and not happy. Not a happy concept, having all these flood running around. Spark, where'd you go? Still doing your thing? Let's just handle these guys. Yeah, there he goes.
By preparing your vessel, its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
I mean, they did figure out how to use weapons. Who's shotgunning me right now? Oh my gosh. Oh, he was right there. He must have been like following me. I couldn't get a visual on him. Okay, wait, hold on. Who's hurting me? Who's doing stuff to me? How far back is this? Wait, am I going backwards or? I'm going backwards. Okay. I see. I see. Yep, okay. I see where I'm at. Okay, so we gotta go down here. And there'll probably be a bunch of guys that jump down. Yep, they just kind of show up. That's what they do. Yeah, nice try being all sneaky. I saw you. Get out of here. Go home. I best just go ahead and face like all these guys down now. Deal with them. That's better. Thin the herd, thin the herd. Okay, now we can come up here. And I have to watch out because there's going to be a shotgun dude right there. There he goes. Whoops. Well, luckily for me, what's right here? Okay. Alrighty. Spark, you can feel free to open that up whenever you want, my friend. Stop laughing and just do your job. Oh boy, oh boy, oh gosh, oh, I remember this, I remember this. It's a flood of flood. It's the flood of flood. I remember this. I remember this sequence just absolutely demolishing me the first time I ever tried to handle it. And not realizing that the best bet is to just kind of keep on sprinting for the index there. Rather than, oh shoot, yeah, see. Alright, come on, Guilty Spark. Get this bad boy open for me. Guilty Spark, I would appreciate if you didn't try to like rub your own back quite so hard while I'm sitting here dying because you're taking your sweet time with all of it. Oh my goodness gracious. There's just so many of them. They really lay it on thick here. Alright. That shield up a little bit and then we can start making our break for it here. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, get there, get there, get there. There it is. That's what we need to do. Yeah, you just gotta have to go for it. But, like, also be intelligent about it. Great. That's the sci-fi sound effect when they do, like, lasers and stuff. Okay. I love how, I always loved how, like, this, particularly, like, these sequences with the Covenant and stuff, where you're the chief, but you're around there, and, like, the polygonal nature of the graphics and stuff, it feels very, old school Perfect Dark. Like, I remember playing Perfect Dark, on the N64 as a kid, and then, like, just the aesthetic with it doing the sort of, like, teal and purple sci-fi stuff felt very similar to that. And I always really liked that about the game. 2 betrayals.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector.
Hi, kitty.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
It looks so robotic that way. Such a low frame rate the way he moves there. It's so great.
I am a genius.
God, I hate 343. He's like a not nearly as charming Yoda. And that's the worst part about him.
To perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
That's right. He calls me the Reclaimer. I forgot about that. Hello, kitty. How are you?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. And this is where Cortana goes beast mode on him. Yeah, and this is like where Cortana like goes off on us, and I was always like I never understood. Like, and like that right there, it's always like, no, we didn't, Cortana, because you told us to get out of here without tagging along with us, even though we clearly need your help with a lot of these things, because we're not a computer program that can get into the programming of this. Like, it's such an obvious, like, they modernized it, right? They sci-fi'd it up, but it's such an obvious trope of where it's like the disagreements and the conflict arise from people not talking to each other. So like Cortana's like throwing a fit and getting all mad at Chief when she never talked to him to tell him exactly what's going on in the first place.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only
What's up,
way
little
to
kitty?
stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood.
And boom goes the dynamite. Now the shoe has dropped. We now know exactly what Cortana's so peeved off about. And like now that she's told us, we're like totally on her side. Like, oh wait, no, we can't have that. So it's like, you know, case in point, characters need to talk to each other, and it bothers me so much when a story hinges on characters not talking to each other. It's one of my least favorite tropes, because it's such, because like the thing about it too is it like, it's one that a lot of people in real life will fall into as well, where they're just like, it's too awkward or uncomfortable, so they won't talk to each other about important things, which then just results in the situation being even worse than the awkwardness of having to talk about it would result in. And I hate that crap. I hate it in real life, I hate it in TV and movies, I hate it in games. That's right, and then like as always, they take away all of my good weapons. I mean, this does the job well enough, but it's all like, well, at least they let me keep my shotgun.
We can't let the Monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo.
Okay.
According to my
Time is it? Oh yeah,
analysis
we got
of
like a
the
half
threat
hour. That's probably enough time to destroy Halo, isn't it?
action is some
Probably not. We'll probably finish this one
explosion of sufficient
next
size
time.
to stabilize the ring, and we'll cut through a number of primary systems. We need to
I'm gonna
turn
just
their
hang back and
ventilation
let them
on a
all
large
just like,
scale, however.
you know, duke it out with each other.
Fusion reactors will be critical to do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battlenet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's
Oh my
diffusion
goodness
reactor
gracious.
still
I'm
works,
gonna die. I'm gonna die right now. Yep. I shouldn't have been screwing around with the plasma pistol. I should have just gone straight for the shotgun. That's on me. That's on me. I should have handled that smarter. So we're just gonna hang back here. Let them all duke it out for a minute. Yeah, the robots. The robots are really not all that great at fighting, are they? They kind of get blown up pretty quickly. Hey, you. Come here, I want to do stuff to you. Yeah, you too. Oh, come here, I want to... Hold still. Hold still, let me do stuff to you. Here we go. No, dude. Alright, there we go. Open the door, gotta open the door. Open the door, going slow for dramatic effect. And now more bad guys are gonna come through this door. Once we activate it, and like that's why they give us the shields and stuff. Yeah, because they tried to set up the ambush. Haha. Base planted into the shield. What a loser. Alright,
I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor.
I don't
or
think there was
Sentinels
anything to
find
do
a
up
way
here, but I'm gonna
activate
come up here and
Halo's
check.
final weapon without the
Just
input.
in case, because you never know. You just
Shooting
never know.
are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space.
Because I feel like...
Enormous.
Okay,
And we
so...
begin to calculate the pulse's range.
Oh, yeah, see, now this is why it's
So,
worth it to
if we damage or
explore.
destroy these
And make sure we
generators,
check
Monarch will need to
everywhere.
repair them before Halo can be used.
I wish we had
Launch
gotten more
is
ammo for
supplied.
this thing, but
I'm marking the location
I am
of
not
the
going to
pulse
complain.
generator at the nav point.
I
We
will
need to
not
move in and
complain about
neutralize
these
the
things that
blast.
I've gotten. I do like a sniper rifle. I also, like, part of me kind of misses the good old days of games where it's like, you didn't have to learn about, like, 15 different types of, like, rifle or whatever. You could just, like, you know, every game had, like, oh, this is the sniper rifle. This is the shotgun. And it's like, that's all it amounted to. You didn't have to memorize 8 billion different weapons and try to figure out which one was the better one. It was just like, okay, no, the shotgun, use it for this scenario. You know, like, use the sniper rifle for this scenario. And it's just like that simple. I kind of miss the days when all games were like that. Games are so complicated nowadays, and in more ways, and like, don't get me wrong, in far more ways than not, that's a good thing, and it results in much cooler game. Would you hit him, Chief? My goodness. But yeah, like, it's largely that I think he fell on that a little awkward. But yeah, it's like games, it's clearly better for games to be more complex and have more stuff going on. Like, it's clearly an improvement overall. It results in much more interesting gameplay experiences. It can result in much more complex stories being told. All that kind of stuff. It's clearly an improvement. That said, I do really miss the days when games were just nice and super simple. Oi, you. Get out of here. Go on, get. Yeah, I miss those days. I miss those days when that's how, like, every game worked. I know, I see you, kitty. It's getting to be about that time when you're gonna complain about food, isn't it? Because it always seems to be with animals. They'll go through phases where they'll just creep. Like, their complaints about food will get earlier and earlier for a while. And that's what's up with her, because she doesn't get fed for at least another hour and a half. But she's going to be here complaining as if I'm late in getting her food. Because that's what she does. Yeah, this is the part where we finally get to drive a Banshee. I remember this.
We should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Wow. I forgot that they threw a tank at us. Like, I genuinely forgot that was part of it. And I'm not perfectly sure I remember how I'm supposed to handle that, other than maybe just, like, avoid it and go around. I'm gonna go over here instead. And that's a good thing I chose to do that, because lo ho ho, what do we have? We've got a way to handle. Well, they got a gold elite there. Think you're pretty tough there, guy? Okay, I guess you are. Kind of took that like a champ. Well, granted, this thing is not doing the kind of damage you would expect a rocket launcher to be able to do to these guys. Hold on a second. It was worth it. It was worth it. No regrets. I knew 100% what was going to happen there, but sometimes you just got to have fun and go with it, you know what I mean? Whoops. Alright, well, I guess I better get out of here. Then I'm going to start really laying it on with those. Let's just frag them over there. Oh my goodness, just die. There we go. Alright, I guess this is a good time to come up here. And heal up. Okay, Mr. Goldie Man. Okay, you need to stop. So do you. This battle does not need you as part of it. I'm showing down with Mr. Gold Armor there. Thinks he's so special. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we'll get rid of the sniper because there's just like no ammo left for that thing. And we gotta go over and get ourselves the Banshee. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna make sure that's actually dead. I don't wanna goof around with that. I want it to actually be dead. Alright, great. Now we can use this.
Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
I remember the first time I tried to drive this thing, I was so bad at it, and I just completely biffed it trying to land and get where I needed to be with this thing. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, they did not do you like any favors with the handle ability of this thing. Like, it is not an easy craft to fly. To the point that like it really is barely worth it to try and, you know, thin out the numbers doing this, because you're probably just going to keep getting yourself in trouble with it. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to get out. But I'm not going to shoot a rocket and blow myself up. Not intentionally, anyway. I mean, there's a good chance that it will happen, but I will not be trying to do it. What time is it? Okay, yeah, we got time. We got time to keep going. Like I say, I don't think I'm going to beat it today, but we are making progress.
That's the pulse generator. The center. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scan.
I did it with my armor.
Generator's central core
I
is
sacrificed myself for it. Oh, that's right, and then these little turds show up. Let's get them. Come on, shields, go. Oh, they can shoot through the glass. They can shoot through the glass. Oh no, oh no. Come on, shields. Gosh, the shields are so slow. It's painful. Alright, you know, I'm starting to think that this isn't worth it. I'm starting to think that these guys will just be able to keep showing up indefinitely, and that's not functional. I think I just gotta go. Okay, that's where I came in from. I think I go back out the same way this time. I think this time I will then fly to another one, rather than continuing through like the endless chain like you do in a lot of others. Yeah, this is it. And they provide you an extra Banshee in case you trashed the first one.
Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
Okay, I moved out. Where's the nav point? Thank you.
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
There we go. Handled. Like a pro. Alright, now we come in here and we handle this one next. Do 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 do. I don't think he raised the alarm. I don't think anyone heard him. Oh, but they saw me. Okay, alright. Well, you know, it was worth a shot. Alrighty. Alright, let's continue on. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm getting quieter. It's getting towards the end of the stream. I just gotta hold on for a little bit longer to finish, to round off a good 2 hours of game in here. It's a lot of time. Like, I absolutely love being here and doing, and like streaming and stuff. I have a blast doing it. But like, you don't really think about the fact that it really can be quite exhausting. Alright, there we go. Now I've effectively used this up. Well, no, not quite actually. I still have a little bit more. So we'll hold on to this. We might as well, right? But yeah, it's like, it's always surprising to me how tiring streaming can end up being. Sorry, I need any gun right now, really. I should have just let the flood handle you guys. That was my mistake. Alright, grab this here. I want you dead. I want you dead as well. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Shoot. Oh boy, you can tell I'm getting tired. Alright, so now we're definitely gonna let the flood handle. No, don't, come on. Doesn't even make any sense. Leave me alone. Like, I just have to do this. I just have to do it this way. Okay. What? Oh, come on. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Wait, hold on. How many? Oh, none. It's just letting me pick up an empty thing. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, oh, I didn't realize any of them dropped stuff. No, they didn't. Listen here, you little laughing guys. Get out of here. Okay, I want... Nope. Swap for that. There we go. Oh my goodness. If I die to a couple jackals, I'm gonna be so mad. Man, the shields are such garbage. Alright, yeah, let's pick that up. Grab that. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. Before I walk away, did this guy have any of this stuff for me? No, he did not. What about any of these guys? Do any of them still have ammo? Yep, there we go. Okay, we are pretty well stocked now. Thank goodness. Oh, boy. Okay, that's a pit. See that dodge? I try to not point out too much when I do something rad. You know, because I'm not big on the whole toot my own horn thing, but that was a pretty slick dodge, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now you guys did it. You guys let in the flood. Why'd you do that? Any other exploders? Are we done? We all done with that? I'd like to be all done with that, please, and thank you. This is another situation where I feel like I can just kind of like... Oh, no, I guess not. I think this guy kind of saw me and started shooting at me. This is the type of situation where it would make sense for me to be able to just kind of like sneak past them if they're already in combat. Like, this is definitely an example of like, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Nope, 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 nope. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come on, get him while he's down. There we go. Oh gosh, that's scary. The sword guys are so powerful in this one. Just that they're like legitimately unsettling to have to deal with. Because you know, no matter what gun you're rocking, no matter how good you are just like one oopsie away from being done. It is intimidating. Yo, I don't have time to deal with you, alright? Just either fight things that actually need fighting or leave me alone. Or die. Those are your options. I will not give you another one. Alright. So much flood. Oh, hey, at least that one gave me shotgun ammo. I got that going for me. A couple of them gave me shotgun ammo. This is great. Oh, there's a lot of them with shotgun ammo. This is great. All right, never mind. I take it back. I'm happy these guys are here. Holy wah. Holy wah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that went south very fast. That was pretty rough. Yeah, enough. Enough. No standing back up, please. Just come out of nowhere. They're just like omnipresent, man. They're like God, but worse. Right, enough with these little guys. Enough. Alright, now I gotta scour around and make sure I've got all of the shotgun ammo, because a lot of them were running around with that stuff. And boy oh boy, I can use it. Anything of value up here? Probably not. Just don't know until you check. Like I say, that's all. Like, those are the types of places where they really do like to hide your. Well, that's alrighty then. I was gonna make a comment about where they hide overshields, but clearly they weren't gonna give me that sort of resource when they were also waiting for the opportunity to have a guy walking with a rocket launcher and just with wanton abandon absolutely destroy me. I know, kitty, you're grumpy because you want food, even though it is not even anywhere close to being your dinner time. You know, you used to at least wait until I was done streaming, but apparently today we're not going to do that. Are we, cat? Little turd. Okay. Now we know. Okay. We know that there's a rocket launcher, dude. Okay, you guys just got to get out of here, man. These little balloons are just not fun. Okay. We're just gonna sit tight for a second. I'm just gonna let that scene play out for itself there. Hey. Shoot, there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh. No, you don't get to come back up. You don't get to do any more. You've done quite enough, sir. You guys do your explosions. You just go ahead and do your little explosion thing. Call it a day. I don't know that I like that there was an explosion just now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not perfectly sure I'm a big fan of that. I'm just gonna keep moving, honestly. Just gonna keep on going. Ah yes, another bridge to traverse here. Holy flood, Batman. I think this is a scenario where I'm going to be best served by just kind of trying to run through it. Just trying to get through it. Just trying to get through it. Just got... shoot. Because there's like so much going on there. I don't know that it really is a smart idea to bother trying to kill all of them. Right? I think that is like really setting myself up for a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. But I don't know, maybe I just do need to patiently, meticulously go through and kill them all. It would help if this dickwad wasn't sitting here trying to hunt me down while there's all of these, like, horrible zombie creatures around. Like, prioritize, dude. What are you doing? Prioritize. Oh, Chief, get your stupid assault rifle out. Hey, you want to play these games? Come on, man. There. I hope you don't regret it. I hope you're proud of your decision. And that it was exactly the outcome you were hoping for, you ding-dong. Okay, and I know there's a lot of guys. Okay, and I know at least one of these guys has a rocket over here. There he is, I see him. I see our rocket man. Our rocket man's still dead? Okay, good. Our rocket man is dead. I think there were actually a couple of them. I think it was men, plural. Let's see here. We are running short on time at this point, so I'm going to try and get myself to another checkpoint, or maybe even finish this little run here before we call it a day. I got a little tiny bit of time to spare. Got a checkpoint anyway. Sitting there consuming that guy. That's savory. Yep, I was gonna say are we gonna explode with all kinds of flood coming in? Yeah. I thought as much. Hi there, friends. Yeah, they really just were not shy about really laying it on thick in terms of volume of enemies here. It would be much smarter for me to handle these guys with this thing. Shoot. Whew. Okay, alright, I made it through that one okay. That was close. That was close. Anything up there? Nope. Sometimes they put guns up there. That's happened before. Alright, the music's done. Hopefully that means we're close. We might get to the bottom of this lift and call it a session. Whoops, uh-oh. Hey, look, I made it. What kind of weird elevator? Like, this does not meet OSHA standards. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I struggle to believe that this is an approved elevator in terms of safety measures. Alright, I'm just going to look at this other room, like where it spits us out, and see if this brings us to where we're ultimately trying to get. Because if it does, we'll go ahead and handle it and then call it a session. And if not, we'll clear this out, get ourselves a checkpoint, and call it a session is what I think is going to happen. Because I have like a couple minutes to spare here, but not really a whole lot of them. Really just that, a couple. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. This isn't quite where we're trying to get. Not quite yet. See you running around, dude. I saw you. Are you guys gonna stand back up like you like to do, or did you actually die? Just making sure. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking, I know I'm getting close, but these do tend to drag, so. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go ahead and call it a session here, I think is what's gonna happen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save and quit there. And then I am going to bring us over to just chatting so I can do my sign off. Whoosh, there we go. Alrighty. Yep, we're going to call it a session there because I have other things that I have to do, including deal with my cat, who is going to be very upset that I will not be feeding her, even though I have never once fed her immediately after a stream. Not once. Not one time. Just never happens. Never happens, but we will still complain about it and try to act like that's how it's supposed to go. Won't we? Careful, you're going to knock your bed off the desk, you dummy. Anywho, thank you so much to everyone who joined me. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm having fun playing through this game again. It's been a minute since I played this game, but it's so much fun going through and playing it again. And we're getting close. I feel like we're getting fairly close to the end of this one. We might finish it next time we stream, but if not, that's fine. Either way, we'll continue enjoying it and probably get ourselves going on Halo 2 right after, since we're spicing up and mixing up the games that we stream throughout the week. But yeah, I have all kinds of fun streaming, so it's so much fun for me that people come here and are interested in what I'm doing. I always say it's really cool to show interest in the things that people are doing and the things that people are making. So it means a lot to me that people show up and do that. Just going through, I'm going to go ahead and do my usual plugs and everything like that. All of the things I'm about to talk about, you can find links to them on the About page of my Twitch channel. Or if you're watching the YouTube VOD, I have started putting all of the links to these things in the descriptions down below. So whichever way you're watching me, you can find these different links and ways to support me down there. I have Discord. That's a good place to go if you want discussion, particularly about D&D stuff, but I always love talking about video games and whatever other stuff you're interested in. I also do a lot of announcements and stuff on Discord. I try to be engaged with people on Discord. So there's that resource. There is the YouTube channel. If you're not watching it on YouTube, you could be. I have my YouTube channel. I just put up all the VODs, and maybe one day I'll learn to do some video editing and do some other stuff. But as of right now, it's a VOD. It's a VOD storage system. So you can check those out if you are interested in that. I am also now trying to teach myself how to use Twitter and Instagram. I'm not good at it. I definitely don't do it right by the whole, like, how to please the algorithms and all that stuff. I never do things right by those metrics, but I'm not that worried about it. At any rate, if you want to get announcements via Twitter, I do sort of announce when I'm streaming, and I'll probably make sure I put up any announcements about canceled streams and stuff like that on Twitter as well. So you can check that out if that's of interest to you. And then my intent with Instagram is to kind of use that as a way to share a bit more about some of my other things that you don't see on stream, like the fact that I rock climb and kickbox and things like that. I figure that's a really good place to put that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then the only other link is one. This is what I keep saying. It's one that I wasn't sure I would ever do, but people kept asking, so I went ahead and created myself a little donation link. So if you do like what I'm doing with the streams, if you want to see me keep growing my stream and getting better equipment and getting more involved in this and having it be a more and more consistent thing that I do with more and more ideas that I explore and everything like that. If you like that kind of stuff and you want to support me, there's a donation link there. You can go and donate to me, and I will certainly appreciate it to no end. And my intent is to anything donated to me will kind of get pooled so that I can, save up and get myself an actual microphone and stuff like that. Get myself a better webcam, things like that. So if you want, if you want to help me out and see me grow and do stuff like that, then by all means feel free. But it is certainly not a required thing. But those are all the links. Again, you can find those on the About section of my Twitch page or in the comments section or in the video description down below in YouTube. You can find all those links there. As for the rest of this week, tomorrow is Wednesday, so there will be no stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday and Friday this week, so you can come check me out, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for writing and 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time for gaming, so feel free to come check those out. But yeah, at this point, that's all I got. So thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. I really appreciate you guys. I have a whole lot of fun doing these. And it means a lot to me that people stop by and are interested in what I'm doing. So keep being awesome, rad people. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you later this week. Until then, take care of yourselves, everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. We can do this. Watch this. Wait for it. Oh, look. It's the thing. It says it's ending. I don't know exactly why I would do that rather than just ending the stream. But look, it's ending. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's ending. Okay. Well, that was fun for a few seconds, but I'm just talking randomly to fill the space and showcase the fancy thing that I got there. Alright. That's all. I'm gonna actually end it now. It's gonna happen like right now. So like Goodbye.